Joining us this afternoon for November's version of Downtown Tempe Streetscape Improvement uh, Merchant Meeting Update. Thank you for being here. Here's a few things that we're gonna talk about today, and what the project scope was about. Is we improved a lot of the sidewalk and ADA that were needed improvements for ADA improvements. We expanded pedestrian space. We included different pavers at the intersection, as well as in the mid-block section. Added some historic markers, some lithographs that are at most of, I think I can't remember the exact number, but they're on most of the corners and throughout the project. Throughout this project, we've also focused on upgrading the infrastructure needs for water and electrical, which will help with a lot of events that take place throughout the year with the electrical needs and things like that. But the new tree pallet that's installed it also requires newer irrigation and less irrigation. We've also added some bus shelters as well. Next slide. The project limits for what we're doing are from University to Rio Salado. At this point in time, we have taken everything down except for one corner. And if we go ahead and go to the next slide, I'll let Ben take it from here with some of the project progress.
All right, thank you, Josh. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm the Assistant Project Manager for Aiken Gardner Construction. I'm jumping on for Casey today as he's wrapped up in some other items for our company. So for project progress, you can see a few shots of the southeast corner at 3rd Street. So we actually finished that up here at the end of October. And you can see in the upper right-hand picture, there's got our new landscaping in there, new mulch, and the new gray sidewalk pavers and the kind of slight bump that gives the corner now for pushing it a little farther out into the intersection. And here is the corners at 4th that we completed in late October as well. This is the northwest and southwest corners. See a couple shots of the crossing between crossing just across 4th Street with the new ramps. And in the upper right-hand corner, you can see the 2 plaques have been reinstalled at that corner, and the new litho mosaic has gone in as well. And then southeast corner here at 5th. So that actually was completed here in the month of November. You can see the new gray brick that's gone in and the little planter area that went in just on the north side of the corner. It's got a few trees in it, and the new mulch and the additional red sidewalk section that extends to the east of there. So as far as schedule goes, we have phase 1 and phase 2 complete right now. We're currently in phase 3. And you can see the full extent of it. It's between 7th and Rio Salado. So as of right now, all mid-block sidewalk improvements have been completed. We're now just working on the bump out sections. As you can see from the map, we've got our different corners. The 2 corners at 4th Street, the northwest and southwest corners are complete. And the 3rd Street southeast corner was completed as of October. And then the 5th Street southeast corner we have completed as of November. And we're rolling into the 5th Street northeast corner. And for more clarity, the highlighted in the orange below, they're just north of 5th Street northeast corner. As for schedules, we've got, or for scheduled hours, we've got our standard work hours at between 2 a.m. and 12 p.m. We have had a couple times where we've had to shift those hours just a little bit, usually just a one-time thing for something that would be particularly impactful to save vehicle traffic. So for upcoming work, we have our northeast corner. So we're going to do that As we had before, where we'll have the corner shut down and we'll be routing pedestrians around the work areas. And projected, it's total area elapsed or total time elapsed for this area is about 7 to 8 weeks. And we just started that here on Monday. We're expected to roll into late December, early January. And then another section, this will be kind of sporadic work, but buttoning up any last items for landscaping and tree planting. So touching up mulch, making sure the irrigation is all running properly, getting trees and the other small plants in. And we've got that running into late January. And then gateway signage installation going on just there north of University, right out in front of Jack in the Box and just across the street at the University Grill. Right now, we've got the sign erection planned for mid to late March for our current schedules. And then for future work, we have roadway demo and replacement. Right now, the main plan is to do the paving during the summers, during the slow months for businesses. So that'll be starting just after ASU lets out in mid-May and then running into mid-August, right before the ASU lets back in for their fall semester. I'll go ahead and turn it back over to Josh.
So I believe it's Allie.
Oh, you're right, Allie.
My turn, Ben. My name's Allie. I work for Downtown Tempe Authority, if we have not met. But a little bit on communication. The City of Tempe, as well as Downtown Tempe Authority, have been doing a lot of communication efforts during this time. I have a weekly merchant newsletter that I update with any applicable information that I've heard of in the last week. You can be on that email list just by shooting me an email, just Allie@downtowntempe.com, that you can see written out right here on this slide. If you're looking for further information, the City of Tempe refresh page for merchants also has all the past meetings, these meetings that are recorded, and all the PowerPoints as well, that you can see past information and the most updated information. We have targeted communications going on with directly impacted businesses. But if you are not directly impacted right now, but you see a construction need on your end, feel free to reach out at any point. I do also have signage out there that can communicate different things that normal regular construction signage may not be able to get as detailed on. If you see a need for any sort of signage such as that, you can also let me know, and I will do my best to get that out there as soon as possible. We have restaurant/retail spaces, parking spaces saved on the cross streets at Mill Avenue. So you'll find some of those at 4th Street, 5th Street, and I believe at 6th Street as well. Can skip over to the next page. And then a little bit about parking communication. We know that's always a topic of conversation. Parking downtown, how do you find where to park? There is a new platform. It's called Tempe Trip. It stands for Transportation Routes Information and Parking, and it will show you the parking garage spaces, how full they are, directions, how to get to them, what their rates are across the entire downtown. And you can see street parking as well. And then that application that you can either download the app for or just do web-based will be updated with more transportation modes in the future. So that app is just going to grow and continue to get stronger there. So it's a good one to get familiar with and to tell your employees about, to tell your regular customers about. And then we are also putting it in all of our event promotion and evergreen promotion as well. There are a few free parking options as well. They're always good to point out. You can see those listed there in the slide. And if you have any questions about the Tempe Trip or about Park Mobile, which is the regular payment platform for parking in downtown, please feel free to reach out.
So communication and information. So a lot of the project contacts that are needed, that are immediate help, are listed here. Aiken Gardner has Brian Richards. He's their primary contact for them right now. I know he's on vacation. So Casey and Ben are stepping in and helping out with that. If you need to get a hold of anybody at DTA, Ali would be your best point of contact for that. And then myself, I'm Josh. I'm the construction project coordinator. I'm the person that's responsible for everything that takes place out there. So love to hear from you. If there's anything that you feel that you see that we've missed or things that we like to improve on, we always are willing to listen and try to make our game better. Next slide. Next steps, we plan to have continue ongoing dialogue with businesses and merchants as we impact them immediately. We will continue to reach out to them as we continue to progress with our bans and things like that on the northeast corner. We'll continue to have careful coordination. I think Postes, Cornish Postes are our main person that we're going to be impacting at this point in time, but we will continue to be reaching out, and we'll have these virtual meetings every second Tuesday at 2 p.m. We did add an additional one. We were going to have December 9th as our last, but we did choose to do January 13th just to kind of make sure we cover any remaining items that may be out there. So with that, I believe we can take questions.
If there's any questions, feel free to come off mute and ask your question, or you can type it into the chat and I'd be happy to read aloud. Alrighty, well, it seems like we don't have any questions right now. If any do come up, feel free to contact us at the contact information on the previous slide. With that, thank you everyone for joining and have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you.